Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Millicent Machaka and I am super excited to connect with you guys again. Wow, it feels like it's been months and months and months and months. Well, I know I'm exaggerating, but wow guys, that's because I love what I'm doing and I really felt it that I did not upload any video last week. Well, that's because I visited my family. I was spending time with my mother and my siblings and my uncles and all other family members. So yeah, I had such a great time that I could not make time to film any video. But here I am and I'm back and we're going to have a great time. So I titled today's video, Did you know that you are a brand? And that is my question to you. Did you know that you are a brand? Did you? Because you are a brand. So I posted something sometime last week, if not this week, to say be so intentional about discovering who you are and you will never settle for just being a follower. So I've come to that conclusion when I discovered that actually I was meant to be a leader. I was meant to be a brand. And what makes me my own brand is my gift, is my own talent, is what have been deposited in me. So it was a matter of me discovering what I can do that made me realize that I'm actually a brand. And when I looked around and I realized that actually, everyone is a brand because everyone can do something. We can all serve one another with our gifts. We can serve one another with something, right? So I'll give an example. Some people are passionate about cooking. They study food and they know what is good when, for what season. They understand all those things, and it's not because they went to school, but it's because it started with a passion. They're doing it with passion. And going to school, it was just a matter of polishing what is already there. It is already deposited in you. Some people are good in music. They are producing music. So I can assume that maybe God knew that some of us would need music in order for us to heal. Or sometimes you go through something and you just want to listen to a good music, or sometimes you just want to set up, a good atmosphere for your partner, for your lovers, and you find music being one of the things that you use to do that. And that's because someone else decided to execute their brand. Someone else decided to use what has been deposited in them. So we are not on earth for fun. So some people are very passionate about beauty, and here we are, saving the looks, face beat and everything. That's because someone else decided to execute their brand. So we are all given gifts, we are all given talents, we are all given something. We can all solve a problem. It's a matter of discovering who you are, what you can do, and start doing it. Some people are even good at building brands. So we all serving one another. Like, imagine how the world would be if every one of us decided to start executing our gifts and start doing what we love. The world would be such an awesome place. So I had an amazing conversation with a friend of mine yesterday. We met at church some while ago, so we connected again, and she sent me a couple of voice notes to say, Millie, I need an advice. I want to start a business, or I want to start doing something that I love, but then I have a couple of ideas. So she sent me like, I think 6 different voice notes. And in one of the voice notes, she mentioned cooking. She was like, I'm so passionate about cooking, and I think it's something that I can do whether I'm paid or not. I can do it day and night. I love it. It's connected to her. She's so passionate about it. And I was like, you know what? I hear all these other things and all these other business ideas. They actually need your funding. They need you to because she was even so confused about others. But then I was like, I'm drawn to the fact that you mentioned that you love cooking and it's something that you can do whether you're paid or not. And we had a conversation. It was so amazing until she actually discovered that it is cooking that she loves. It is cooking that she'd like to share with us. So there's so many people that are cooking different things in different ways for different people. So that is what even makes it even more beautiful, is that we have been given gifts. Some gifts are the same, but we have been equipped to execute them in different ways that can serve everyone. You know, all of us, we have different tastes, we have different preferences. That is why we'll have different people passionate about the same thing but executing it differently. So going back to the topic of today is that you need to discover your gift. You need to discover your passion, and that is what is going to make you your own brand. No one is meant to just settle for just following the other. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying don't follow other people. So follow other people in acknowledging and appreciating their gifts, but it doesn't mean you must be stuck there and see yourself as that person. No, it doesn't mean it must end there. Go back, sit down, discover your own. See if you cannot serve the same people that are serving you, right? So today, as you can see, I'm using a mic, and I think I have a better lighting now, though I couldn't set it up like, I don't know, I'm not that technical. But yeah, my point is, today I'm able to do this because someone else decided to execute their passion. They decided to create the lamp. They decided to create the mic. They even decided to make it work in such a way that you can connect it to your device. You know, it's a matter of discovering who you are, discovering what you can do, and start being that and start doing that. And that is what is going to make you your own brand. So my answer to you is, you are a brand. Whether you like it or not, you are a brand. It's a matter of knowing what is it that I can do and what is it that I can serve the world with. What is it that I love that I can share it with others and serve others. And that is how you're going to make money. That is how people make money. People make money from their own gifts more than anything. That is how you're going to be influential. That is how you're going to dominate. That is what you're going to be remembered of. Right? So I just want to encourage you, and I just want to unlock that potential within you to say, hey, whether you like it or not, you have been deposited something in you that you can use, that you can execute to inspire others, to serve other people, you know, and to do something. I've had an encounter with the founder of African Butter. So she founded African Butter, and when I asked her why she started that, she said she used to have a dry skin, and it used to bother her so much, especially around this season. And she decided to develop something, and now a lot of people are using it, and she gets a lot of testimonies, people saying, wow, we love your product, this is how I used to be like before, and this is how I am. She is a brand. So we just need to discover, you know, what you can do and start excelling in it and start saving the world. So before I end this video, I just want to leave you with these words. This is the mistake that we all do, is to imitate. We always want to imitate other people, and we tend to confuse being inspired with imitating. So there is a difference between being inspired. So for me, I always say, if I see someone doing something for themselves, I'm inspired to go and discover what is it that I can do. So I look at them and probably look at their background and go like, wow, she's a woman, she's black, or she's young, or she's whatever, or she's been through that, but it did not discourage her. Wow, I'm so inspired. I'm going back to my own unique craft and I'm going to do it. So that is what is going to make you be valuable, and that is what make you special, because you are not imitating anything. So think about it this way. If you're imitating the other person, we already have the original, so chances are we won't even want to work with you because you're not even the real you, right? But when you go back and do it your way, even if it can be the same idea but execution will be different, and it's going to serve different people in different ways, because as people we have our own preferences. The way I prefer what can I say? I'll give an example with food. The way I prefer my pumpkin to be made could be different from the next person, and it might be that the way you are doing it, the way you are serving it is exactly how I want it, and therefore I am your person. You are serving me, right? So do not be discouraged. It can be the same thing, but you know that you have been equipped to execute it in a different way for different types of people. So do not imitate anyone. Do not try to be something else. Go back and be yourself. Discover your own, because if you imitate, you lose your value and you rob the next generation of what you need to offer. The world is waiting for you. The world is waiting for what you have to offer. We are on earth for a purpose, and we are on earth for a reason, and we just need to find out what is the reason and start excelling in it. So before I cut this video, I just want to tell you that the road will not be easy, and it does not mean that you must be discouraged. So the biggest step and the most successful step that you can do is to discover what you were meant to do. Once you discover that, everything else will be simple. You will be able to, once you start, you will be able to attract your own people. You're going to attract your destiny helpers. You're going to attract people that are supposed to work with you. I've seen a tweet the other day. Someone tweeted to say, hi guys, I decided to use my stipend money, my internship money, to invest in cleaning products. I've created my own brand of cleaning products. And the minute the person posted that, someone retweeted and said, I'm going to give you, I think, 20,000 rands towards your working capital. And people started seeing it. The other one retweeted and say, I'll give you 5,000. The other one was like, so then I was like, wow, the power of starting. The person did not know that that's what's gonna happen. But unfortunately, such things you get to discover, or you get to, to know or meet the right people as you start. Because right now, if you decide to execute your own gift, you're going to attract the right people, because there are certain advices that you're gonna need before you make any move. You're gonna need maybe to consult an expert or do something, and that's how you make relationships. That's how you meet new people. That's how you actually start building a circle that is meant, to be a part of your destiny and your journey. So you can see that everything else is tied in you. Your future, it is not a certain place somewhere that we are going, but your future, it's stuck in you, and it starts with you discovering who you are, what you can do, and most importantly, knowing that you are a brand. You are a brand, and there is something unique, there's something special that is deposited in you, that you were meant to share it with the world. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you are inspired to go back and try and discover what you can do, and write it down if you have to, and yeah, start asking for advices, start reaching out to people that inspire you, to help you, and start serving the world. The world is waiting for you to dominate. The world is waiting for you to influence it. What is it that we're gonna remember you with when you are dead? What is it that the next generation is gonna benefit from? From you starting. So I hope you're inspired to start, guys. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and like and comment below. And yeah, let us inspire one another. Let us get inspired as we get started.